Island in a lake on an island in a lake on an island. This seems very confusing, but it is a tiny island that resides inside a crater lake on an island called Volcano Island in a lake called Lake Taal on the Philippines island of Luzon. For years apparently, this phenomenon was thought to be the largest of its kind spied by Google Earth. However, it turns out that there is a 4-acre split of land in northern Canada where no human has likely stepped foot. Puzzling pentagram. An isolated corner of Kazakhstan, there's a large pentagram measuring roughly 1,200 feet in diameter, etched into Earth's surface. The five-pointed star surrounded by a circle located on the southern shore of the upper Tobol Reservoir, the pentagram turns out to be the outline of a park made in the form of a star. The star is marked by roadways that are now lined with trees, making the star shape even more distinct in aerial photos. Desert breath. The giant spiral design in the desolate Egyptian desert not far from the shores of the Red Sea is an art installation called the Desert Breath. In March 2007, three artists created the 1 million square foot artwork meant to celebrate the desert as a state of mind, a landscape of the mind, the artists say. Biggest word. Hamad bin Hamdan Al Nahyan, a billionaire sheikh and member of Abu Dhabi's ruling family, has had his name carved into the sandy surface of Al Futesi Island, an island he owns in the Persian Gulf. At half a mile tall and 2 miles long altogether, the letters H, A, M, A, and D may be the world's largest. Normally, words written in sand wash away, but these letters are large enough to form waterways that absorb the encroaching tide. Pattern in the Gobi Desert. According to experts, this is a secret military base and the structures are used for a variety of purposes, including weapons testing, spy satellite calibration, and testing of radar instrumentation. The most elaborate feature, an intricate grid of perfectly straight lines that weave back and forth every few hundred feet for 20 miles. Mapvertising KFC. In 2006, KFC claimed to have made the first logo visible from outer space. A 87,500 square foot picture of Colonel Sanders appears in the extraterrestrial highway in Rachel, Nevada. It was apparently made by hand and from colored tiles. If you zoom out a bit using Google Earth, you see that there are houses nearby and even a business next door. Sizable Shipwreck. The SS Jassim, a Bolivian cargo ferry, ran aground and sank on the Wingate Reef off the coast of Sudan in 2003. At 265 feet long, it is now one of the largest shipwrecks visible on Google Earth. Landlocked Lips. It was being spotted near Aravala a village in West Darfur with black dots around them creating the shape. The trees appear to resemble trees, which have formed the Cupid's bow and middle part of the lip. The lips aren't real, they imitate the body part well despite it being unknown what has caused them. The Badlands Guardian. The Badlands Guardian is a geomorphological feature located in Canada. Viewed from the air, the feature bears a strong resemblance of a human head wearing a full Aboriginal Canadian headdress facing directly westward. Because of additional man-made structures, it also appears to be wearing earphones. Potash evaporation ponds. Most of the world reserves of potassium come from ancient oceans that once covered what is now land. After the water evaporated, the potassium salts crystallized into large beds of potash deposits. Over time, upheaval in the Earth's crust buried these deposits under thousands of feet of earth, and they became potash ore. Hey, if you learned something new in this video, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel.